Hi friends, hope you are well there. My name is Gajendra. I am your social teacher. So in the social studies we are having geography lesson, geography, history, the subjects we have, and today we are going to deal with geography. So in the geography we are having first lesson, resources. Okay, let me introduce about geography's content, what is contained there in the geography. In this year, we are going to deal with the resources and development. What are the resources? How should we use that resources? And what is the importance of resources in our life that we are going to learn? And in today's session, we are going to learn about first lesson. The name of the lesson is resources. So, dear students, if the resources word come to you, what will come in your mind? What are the resources? Can you define resources? Okay. Alright, we can define the resources. Resources meaning already contained in the resources only. Resources means the things which we use for our day-to-day life. The things which we utilize. Those things are known as resources. Usability. Which things we use daily? We use pen, papers, notebooks, these things we use, dear students. These are one kind of resources. We use water, we need sunlight, we need air. These are the natural resources. Without that, we cannot think that our life will sustain. We cannot think like that we can live for a long time. So it is a little bit introduction about resources. Now let me quickly remind that what points we are going to learn in this lesson. In this lesson we are going to deal with renewable resources, non-renewable resources and human-made resources. Now dear students, let me give the quick idea about the resources and how we can classify these resources. First one is renewable resources. What are the renewable resources? Renewable means what is students? Renewable means we can use it for a long time. The sources of these resources will never end. Suppose we are using sunlight. So tomorrow also we will have sunlight. Day after tomorrow also we will have sunlight. Sunlight never ever end. So such kinds of resources are known as renewable resources. Here we can use here. We cannot say like that. If we use a lot of oxygen, if we use a lot of air, means air will be finished. No. Water. Every year we can, in our India, we have rainy seasons. In the rainy seasons, we know that rain comes from June to September, these 4 months. Okay? So, these are the renewable resources. Renewable means what? We can use it for a long time, and after using this, we cannot say like that they may end. But some kinds of resources are there in our nature. They are known as non-renewable resources. Why they are known as non-renewable resources, students? The reason is that if we are using these things for a longer time, what will happen that it may finish. After a few days, the content or after a few days, the sources of those resources will be finished. For example, coal. Coal we use for generating electricity. We use petrol for generating our energy of our vehicles. These are resources are known as non-renewable resources. They will finish one day. Yes, coal, petrol, these are very limited sources. Okay, so they are known as non-renewable resources. And the third thing is that in this lesson we are going to deal with the human-made resources. So dear students, what are the human-made resources? The things which are created by human beings for himself, for ourselves. Those things are known as non-renewable. Those things are known as human-made resources. Resources which are made by humans and which we need. For example, these are constructions, bridges, trains. These are usable. It has usability, and these things we use for our everyday. They are human-made resources. Okay. For creating human-made resources, we need natural resources. Suppose we are going to construct one bridge that comes in human-made resources. But what does it require? Require renewable, non-renewable resources. This comes from nature. Okay. So this is the introduction of our lesson. Rest of things we'll see in the next period. Hope you understood all the things. So let me quickly remind or recapitulate all the lesson what we have learned in today's lesson. Today we learnt about resources lesson. In the resources there are three kinds of resources. One is renewable, other is non-renewable, third one is a human-made. These things we learned. Okay students, and we learned about the examples. So in the next session we'll see. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.